I don't like this whatsoever. I don't like this. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me? You? Kana. Yes. I know it's strange. But Kana, you're... And so you wanted to save Sarah that much? Yes. Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the third floor to trade. Hey now, you're talking like Kana's... Are you saying she took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. What worthless reasoning. That's all a load of... No, it's all correct. You idiot! Don't say anything! Kana did the fifth trade. She won't hide the truth anymore. Kana! Oh, shit! I mean, that So was legitimately trying to protect Kana, too. Kana did it. Ah, no! No! This is all... Put it back, I hate it. I don't want this. She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. It's just the worst outcome. A self-sacrifice! Kana! So, you caught on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the votes toward Kana. Shut up. As there was no other way for Kana to survive. Please wait! Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? Huh? Kana? Why are we going to know music? I don't like this. With the fifth trade, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card. How did you know Kana had this? How did you... Can't be. Kana swapped my sacrifice with her counter so she could sacrifice herself. Kana's prepared for death. That's why she's even hiding being the sacrifice. I didn't want this. Not at all. What choice did we have to get around this? What she'd do escape wasn't possible anymore. She had no idea what to do. Then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart. And she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sister, the others, Sarah. I just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave who what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade the sacrifice to anyone. Kana. She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana. But... card she received was a commoner. What? What? What's going on here, Kana? Kana doesn't understand either. She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it was in the sacrifice. Unthinkable. What is Kana saying? It's all true. Please believe me. Anyway, we just have to talk about Kana's statement. What? Can't believe Bucket Girl, woof! She's lying to try and confuse us, meow! Well, maybe Kana just messed up who she was trading with or something? Some unique situation that caused the roll to just disappear. Is that possible, I wonder? You can't trust electronics for shit! The tablet error, the trade got messed up! Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. I don't know what to believe! I can't see through to the truth of their hearts right now. So we might just have to find the objective truth. The truth. What? I don't understand. So is hardly saying anything. Can't read his thoughts. He really did do it, didn't he? Did So actually do something to try and protect us? For some bizarre flashback reason. And then, yeah, So managed to do a hacking trade without actually trading. And then Kana did an actual trade and just went commoner for commoner. Because So had already... I don't know how the ring-up boxes work, but I'm just saying names into the receiver and there could be mistakes. And yet my sacrifice definitely moved. Ugh, if it ain't Kana's mistake, then maybe the floor master purposely changed destination. Something like that. Gashu changed the trade? Come to think. Wasn't Miley talking about some transgression of Gashu's just before the main game? Can't believe Bucket Girl, woof! She's lying to try to confuse us, meow! She's been betraying us over and over, meow! She's even less trustworthy than the loner, woof! Don't trust Bucket Girl, big sis Sarah! Don't tell me. I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves. This might be an absurd opinion, but So is spending his remaining time messing with the laptop in the winner's room, right? I wonder, did he hack the card data then? Is that even possible? Because, I mean, there isn't anyone but So who could cause an irregularity, is there? Someone who could cause an irregularity? Did Gashu do something? You can't trust electronics for shit! The tablet errored and the trade got messed up! Ain't unthinkable, right, Sarah? Maybe the influence of So's hack had extended to the roll data or something. Some nice evidence would make that a lot more convincing. Too bad. A transgression of Gashu's before the main game. Sarah, how about it? Any revelations? So is the only one of us who can practically use a computer. Sure enough, maybe So hacked it. Can we get a reaction out of him? It's gotta be... There was a possibility. Nothing separate from So's hacking. An irregularity that definitely occurred. Transgression by Floor Master Gashu. Eh? Say what? Remember what Miley said before the main game? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Despite being such a huge transgression, hasn't shown itself at all this far. And now, this illogical movement of the cards that's tormenting us. Could this very issue be Gashu's transgression? If we believe Kana, that's the only explanation. They're saying the coat tampered with the card movement? For the Floor Master, what would be the merit of doing that? Well... I don't know. We don't know the Floor Master's goal. Flip that around. If there was some merit, Gosh would have a reason to meddle. I might figure out who he moved the sacrifice to. Quite the off-mark inference. Is it alright for you to be using your time like this? Gashu! If you haven't engaged in any misconduct, then promise us. I know the Floor Master's code. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later. You just know everything, don't you? As to be expected from Miss Sarah Chidoin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duty as per the code. Whoa, you for real? With 24 hours, we can make another shot at escape. But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning. It's okay. This new possibility we've spun. This theory wasn't being directed at Gashu. So, please tell us the truth. Huh? The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to the roll cards, so... If we know whether that claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces to win an extension. Come on, so... Kana. Yes? You really don't have the sacrifice? It's okay. Kana really doesn't have the sacrifice. I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them. So, that's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies, no tricks. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's transgression. Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped by endless suspicion. The path of us all trusting each other and battling the kidnappers head on. Together we'll expose Gashu's misdeed. The scene is blue. Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. You think he had the sacrifice go to someone he wanted to kill? Or else you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die? Is there an answer in the clues we have left? There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. That's a good point. I'm right on the edge of... This is gonna come up here, isn't it? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Let's just fucking roll with it and see what the fuck happens. Akut hates one of us in particular. He wanted to be killed by the sacrifice of the main game. It would have meant tampering. Who in the world would that be? At least it's gotta be the guy who made us an escape plan and ruined his honor as a floor master. Hacker man himself, so... That's a good thought. That might be true, actually. There's a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody. Gashu's transgression was making the sacrifice vanish. It's unthinkable, sure, but it's just one possibility. If he wants to muck up the death game, that'd be a good way to do it. Remove the thing that causes someone to die needlessly. Someone extra to die needlessly, too. There is something curious about the antagonism between Gashu and Miley. Is there an answer in the clues we have left? Out of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to this transgression? There's something like that? I think there is. If there is, I should show it to Kana. If there isn't, I should tell her there isn't. Oh boy. Will that change? Look at all these saves. Jesus Christ. Let's see what Katara has to say first. Or else you think there's somebody who Gashu didn't want to die. A person with a sacrifice is real likely to die. That's why Gashu meddled. Like, I don't want them to die, so I'll move the sacrifice to somebody else. Who's them here? It's obvious. The person who normally end up having the sacrifice. Kana! Ah! Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade. It's out there, but maybe in reality, Gashu's an ally. He wanted this to be exposed, so he could put a stop to the main game. Is that too unthinkable? It's weird, but it's... I don't understand. We do know that Gashu has a... I don't... Okay, what can we do? Fuck, I had to take a break to take a drink of water. Okay. Gotta present evidence to Kana. I mean, we can try and... I need proof that denies my statement. Oops, okay. I feel like we should maybe think about this. Like, who doesn't seem to say anything? Shoot! Okay, Nope, okay. I don't see why that would... No, I don't think so. I'm just trying... I don't know what to do. Keiji confessed to being the Keymaster, Kitara the Sage. Kana also confessed she's a commoner. Where did the sacrifice disappear to? Kana tried to sacrifice herself by swapping my sacrifice and her commoner. But Kana received a commoner card. I believe Kana. This oddity must be Gashu's Transgression. Keiji was the Sage. I don't know. This music is an absolute jam, by the way. Holy fuck. Makes sense. Stupid old coot might value his worth, his honor, and pride. Kana would have gotten the sacrifice. There's gotta be some special connection between Kana and Gashu. I mean... Don't exactly get it. Shit. I don't know. I need to try throwing this everywhere, see what happens. I don't know. The evidence. That's what I thought. We've discussed all the evidence already. If there's some new... Oh! If there's some new evidence that has to come up in discussion, I don't see any leads. Some yet unused evidence. Okay, that's what we have to do. Okay. We haven't discussed this yet. This is it. Miley left this for us. The only clue that hasn't been used yet is this roster. Looks kind of familiar. It's like the torn up paper I found on the first floor, meow. Though what use could this have? Why? Why do you have that? Oh my god! That's a reaction. Eh? Oh, Miley! Curse her! Handing internal documents to participants. Internal documents? Gosh, just what is this roster? What indeed? You call onto the fact that I don't know what this means. You did good, Sarah. Huh? Gosh, you just made a slip of the tongue. You freaked him out. Whatever could you mean? Your son was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh? What many could these papers have? Can't even guess, but there's value in solving this mystery. We ain't got time to thoroughly talk about anything suspicious about this roster. There are 4 bound sheets, and 4 names on each sheet. Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I never even heard. Huh? This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name. Hold on a sec. There are participants whose names aren't on this, huh? A roster? It's reminding me of something, meow. If you want to look closer at the roster, tell Mr. Policeman and we'll look at it together. I'm very emotional right now. This is an emotional ride. I hope you're vibing on this emotional ride as much as I am right now. Let's check it together, Sarah. Okay. Sarah, Keiji, Kitaro, Reiko, Alice, Mishima, Kana, Gin, no Kai, no Now, no Keiji, no So. Those are the 4 names missing from this. Oh wow, we can get extreme close-ups. Internal documents. Wow, okay. Who'd have made this roster, I wonder? Probably Miley. It's what Gashu's reactions seem to indicate, too. Is there no follow-up to these sheets? Follow-up? No, there wasn't anything else. Is that so? Sorry. Oh, is your sister not on there, Kana? Besides our names, there's a bunch of names I never even heard. Kuramada, Hayasaka, Kanashi, Tsurugi, and tons of other peeps I don't know. These people who died in the first trial before they could meet us? That might be it. How many people these kidnappers gotta kill so they're satisfied? Nah, now that's not the time to get emotional. So? Joe isn't on this either. He isn't on this either. What are you trying to say? Sorry, no ill will meant. I'm just laying out the facts to reason from. Counting them now. There are 4 of us participants whose names aren't listed here. 4 of us? Yeah. The fact that Joe's name isn't on here. It makes me think that names not being on there isn't a reason to suspect that there might just be names who just got caught up in this and kidnapped with someone else. Like maybe Now was kidnapped with Mishima since they did their first trial together. Keiji wound up with his detective senpai. Kai is Kai. Shit, yeah, I forgot Joe wasn't on there too. So is So, and still has mysteries bound. We're still on the roster regardless. There are 4 of us participants whose names aren't listed here. Exactly 1 sheet's worth, huh? Oh, that's also interesting. Gin? This reminded me of something, meow? Roster. Ha! I remembered it, meow! The bar on the first floor, woof! There was a list of names on the blackboard, meow! Now, as you mentioned, there was a roster too, but I couldn't possibly recall everyone's name. I memorized it, meow! Huh? Can't drink was Alice, Kai, Kazumi, Keiji, Shinsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Reiko, Kitaro. Can't drink was Anzu, Kana, Gin, Kugie, Sara, Joe, Now, Hinaru, Ranmaru. It's amazing, Gin. Easier than learning the prefectures of Japan, meow. By the way, Big Sis Sarah, your roster is missing the names Kai, So, Kugie, Joe, and Now. Ooh. Kai, So, Kugie, Joe, Now. This is important information. Was that useful, meow? You were very useful, Gin. You're getting all of the head pats later. Huh? Those names be sorted by name. Look at this. The names are sorted by percentage. Oh, how creepy. What sort of statistic are these numbers supposed to represent? These numbers definitely stick out as odd. Do they hold the key to solving this? Keiji, show me the sheet again. Oh god. Let's do some quick... Oh shit. Fuck you, Touch ID. I will need to calculate. 9.9 plus 9.5 plus 8.8 plus 8.2 plus 8 plus 7.7 plus 7.5 plus 6.6 plus 5.3 plus 4.9 plus 3 plus 2.7 plus 1.3 plus 1.1. This adds up to exactly 100%. This has to be a percentage chance on winning. And did everyone else have 0? That's my bet. Either the that's Can't drink. Okay, we got the list of names. Woof. Okay, let's contrast this with So. So, what did you say? Huh? There are 4 people's names missing. Meow? Kai, So, Kugie, Joe, and Now aren't on there, meow? That's 5, woof. Huh? I guess I rushed and miscounted, sorry. Hey, do we really need to worry about little mistakes right now? The mistake isn't just a trivial issue. Why did So get it wrong? That's what's important. Oh god, what? Gosh, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game. That would be 20. There are 16 listed on this roster. Plus 5 who aren't listed. Doesn't that add up to 21? Unless So's real name is one of the names that are on the roster that we don't know. One too many. What's that mean, meow? There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard, woof. Well then let's compare the names on the paper roster with those on the blackboard. Blackboard names were like this. Okay, Kai, So who on the roster isn't on the blackboard? So I suspect that's So, if my theory is correct. First, the 5 not listed on the roster are Kai, So, Kugie, Joe, and Now. Let's remove those 5. First sheet. All 4 names are present. Second sheet. Similarly, all 4 names are here. Third sheet. Kana, Gin, Hinako. Shin Tsukimi, self-employed. And the 4th sheet. Is that your real name? Huh? Shin Tsukimi? There's only one person that's not on the blackboard, meow. You've derived a 21st person. So who the hell is this? Who is Shinsukimi? Is it one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does that mean exactly? An alias? If someone is using an alias... I see. Shinsukimi is one of us. And they rewrote their alias on the blackboard. No way! Aha. Keiji knows. Interesting. If we follow that logic, Shinsukimi has already been identified. Say what? Sarah, let's work this out. All the names in the paper roster are real. There's someone whose real name hasn't been revealed. Me! I'm Shinsukimi. I'm really tempted to try this right now. I'm so tempted. Me. My real name is Shinsukimi. I just expressed my urge to say that. Okay. Thank you for that. Fuck. Not on the roster. I need to think about the right way to word this. Not on the roster, right? So's not on the roster. It's one of the people not on the roster, not on the paper roster. Kai, So, Kugie, Joe are now. Right you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5 names. It's So. I mean, it's gotta be So. This is my real name. Professor Reese always called me Miss Now, remember? I'm using my real name too. It's written there at the prize exchange, right? Kugie! It's the name of Kana's sister. If Big Bro Joe was using a fake name, Big Sis Sarah would figure that out right away, meow. Kai's name was on his laptop. Based on the email logs, should be his real one. If you want to check the roster, come tell Mr. Policeman anytime. Thanks, Mr. Policeman. You're awfully cooperative. Oh, God. Okay, it's a real name, of course. I would never forget my precious sister's name. I am Shinsubiki. Kai's name? I ain't even a trace of him being called another name. Using a real name, too. Whoa! Keiji reacted. Is any time to be talking about this name? If Big Bro Joe was using a fake name, Big Sis Sarah would figure out right away, meow. Big Sis Sarah, is Big Bro Joe his real name, Wolf? Of course it is. Good, meow. You're so precious. My son, my precious son. This is my real name. Professor Mishra always called me Miss Now, remember? Please believe me, Sarah! I do really doubt that it's an alias. Don't worry now. You can go down to 60% anxiety. I trust you. Hang on. What's the matter, Keiji? Oh, just impressed at how calmly he could lie. Lie? Sarah, recall the prize exchange. Prize exchange? Huh? Remember? There are photos but no names anywhere. Ah, was that right? I must have had it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of? Afraid? So is... You said you'd tell the truth, right? To defeat Gashu together. We're your allies. Try trusting us. So? No. Shinsukimi? Tsukimi? So is Shinsukimi. I want to trust you all too! Huh? That means the picture we were seeing on the laptop had to have been the real So. And then the real So was also the person that Alice killed to go to jail. But So! He's trying to say something. Uh-oh. This feels like a heart minigame. In that case, I'll draw it out. Let's go, so. Get my mouse mashing button ready. Oh god, you're going everywhere. Is this gonna be the first time it fails, or is it gonna... So, this is the moment to reveal your true self. Oh? My real name is... Keiji reacted there briefly. Shin Tsukimi. Keiji reacted there. I'll tell you everything, even the secret of that roster. You know about it, Meow? Yeah. Because that's exactly the same as what I got in my first trial. Well, what did he say? Is that where your first trial was? Tell us, what the heck does this thing mean? It's the victory rates for the participants in this death game. There's the weird percentages on the left, right? Those are everyone's chances of surviving the death game to the end. Their odds of winning. Dumbass, how would they figure that out? Because... Oh... They just sort of guessed. They use the AIs of us to run tests? Right. They ran simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. They explained at horrible length to me how accurate this data was. And I saw my own percentage. 0%. Certain death. Wow. I absolutely can't survive this death game. That's why I had to abandon myself. I don't want to die. Can't stop shaking. I'm going to be killed. Everyone will choose me by vote and kill me. I don't want that. Is that why all this was shredded? Hey. Hiya. A shadow illuminated by light spoke to me. Just a random question, but do you know what a majority vote is? He talked to me and cornered me. Okay then, let's go. It hurts. Stop. Strength in numbers. You're a helpless sheep who will be eaten by the strong. If you don't want to die, you change. I threw Shin Tsukimi away. So... Dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But time has expired, everyone. What of time? Sorry. It's nearly time for voting. Hold on a sec. What discussion? Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression. Revealing the truth of the roster. Did that make any progress? That's... Hey, so, you got any more info on this roster? If I did, I wouldn't hide it now. Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression? I have important evidence. Let us hear it. What would that be? Oh, fuck. What? I wonder... See, my thought is, if I had the highest win percentage... Unfortunately, that appears to prove nothing. No way! Is it hopeless? Maybe there's nothing else we can do. Are you giving up, Sarah? Huh? I rewrote the blackboard, and also... I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. I knew it! I've told you everything, just like I swore. So please, save me! One has an extension, please! I feel it. So's trust in me. A real bond. Of course I will, So. Sarah! This is our last chance. Doesn't matter what. Find something connected to this transgression. Well, I'll think about it and win, Meow. No slacking, loner. Yeah, I know. Guys, our discussion's definitely progressing. We've unraveled the mystery of this roster. Let's trust that the truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully. Got it? This roster, this is the chance for survival for the participants in this death game. You said they determined these chances of victory by running simulations with AIs, right? Is there something about these sheets we're still overlooking? There only being 16 names makes you wonder, right? If so was an alias, it means there's actually 4 not listed, right? Kai, Kugie, Joe, and Now are the 4 not on this roster, meow. Kinda curious how Sarah's chances of victory are the highest, huh? I'm curious about that too, KG. Everything's going... My voice is going high because my emotions are running high. Let's check it together, Sarah. Oh, okay. Oh, this is just a... Interesting. Our AI cells must kill each other over and over to produce this data, and then we've been reset to do it all over again. That monitor room had been the place they did the test runs? Oh, wait. They're AIs. They'd only have to fight digitally. True. No reason they would have needed to assemble in that room. But think of it. I heard there was something unique about the AIs in the monitor room. They were all the candidates who survived the first trial. Oh, this is coming up again. All the candidates. Candidates who survived the first trial. Now wasn't a candidate because she was just sort of... I still feel like the 4 extra are the ones who were just brought here inadvertently. And Kai. Like, Joe was brought with us because he was with us when Sarah was kidnapped. And, God. So, naturally, the kidnappers wouldn't have data on them because they're... So seem to believe those were accurate to our chances of victory. What about the chances for the 4 who aren't listed? Who knows, their actions could even affect the chances for these 16. Maybe the reason they're not on here. Because those 4 all dolls or something? Dolls? No, that can't be right. I was expecting Now to freak out from that, but... Kai, Kugie, Joe, and Now, what do they have in common? Once we learned the loner's real name, there's no question it's these 4, woof. But I don't know what they have in common, meow. There's a mix of living people, not living people, and some people from one we never met, woof. There must be something in common. Okay, what else can we get? Participants in this death game. When I wasn't told any more details than that, I just got a whole lecture on how exact and unmistakable that data was. Can you recall anything else at all? Oh, well... What is it? Now I think about it, they might have used the word candidates, not participants. Well, not that there's any difference between participants and candidates, is there? There's a chance that the kidnappers were using those terms distinctly, then maybe... Participants and candidates. That's gonna be the key. Sure, they refer to the same thing. Kyutaro, what you got for me? Yeah, we know that. Think of any common points between those 4, but we can figure out something in common between the 16 who are on the roster. The 16 have in common. Alright. Candidates. Kana? What do we got for us? We've established the chances of victory and everyone's real names, but for instance, we haven't touched on them yet. Maybe there's something odd about the occupations. The occupations? I mean, we can look at it. Student, boxer, inks detective, baseballer. High school student. Singer, baker. I don't know what to make of that. Just rocking out to this fucking music, losing my goddamn mind. Candidates. Middle school, elementary, middle school, anchor, singer, murderer. Nothing seems off about that. Okay, what can we do now? I mean, we can try and combine these two, see if that gets us anywhere. Hang on. What's this about candidates? Participants and candidates? Really the same? The participants, those are the 20 people who were brought into this death game. Then, what are the candidates the Floor Master spoke of? Left in the final vote. Qualified to win. And those were the qualifications. Right. Those who fulfill the conditions to be the ultimate winner. With that in mind, if Gashu, who swears loyalty to the organization, were to make a transgression, you try to kill a cannon? No, that... This doesn't line up with anything that I'm thinking at all. Who are I trying to kill? Conditions to win. It doesn't seem right that he tried to kill a non-candidate. Did he try to kill a candidate? Wrong, that would be defying the organization. He tried to kill a non... What if there's someone amongst us who doesn't have the right to victory? A non-candidate. Gosh, would try to kill them. That's why he tampered with the sacrifice. You should know it now. Who here is not a candidate? The non-candidate. Oh, hey, we can look at the roster. KG's a candidate. So is a candidate. Gin is a candidate. Khan is a candidate. Reiko's a candidate. Only one who's a non-candidate is now. Now. Yes? You have the sacrifice, don't you? Huh? This roster lists the names of the candidates, those who are qualified for victory. Even Shin Tsukimi, with his 0% chance to actually win, is listed. But now, out of us survivors, your name is the only one missing. And in the monitor room too, there was no AI of you. No, there didn't exist a now AI to begin with. Those who are qualified to victory are the ones who... the 16 who they've run statistics on, because you were an outsider who didn't meet the qualifications to be a candidate. So Gashu tried to kill you. He sent the sacrifice with its high risk of death to now. This was your transgression, Gashu. Fantastic, simply fantastic. Well done. You solved Gashu's shoddy quiz. Yes, indeed, you are the chosen one. It's over. The energy's leaving me. A long, long discussion. At the end, we earned it. Victory. A moment's survival. I'm sorry, everyone. Kept quiet about the sacrifice the whole time. Thinking about what would happen if we couldn't do it. We just couldn't say it. To say, oh God, we should have been brave. We'll just not be mean to now. It's not your fault now. All the fault lies with Gashu. Answer me, Gashu. Candidates, this death game, what's all of it mean? I will say but one thing. Everyone, have you ever harbored doubts about your upbringing? Eh? That is my first and last hint for you. Last? Miss Sarah Chidoween. You have overlooked something important about the Floor Master's code. About the code? It is written clearly. Oh. If there's misconduct during the main game, it proceeds with the transgressor's death, or must be retried 24 hours later. Oh no. Huh? And I promised you that I would fulfill my duty as per the code. If I take responsibility on my life, then the main game shall continue. You're kidding! Stop! Everyone, please are in victory. No way! This is... He offed himself? Gashu! No, no! This is impossible. It should be over. Why? Why this? Who's going to do this from the start? Why? Just a day's extension. We hung on stubbornly and put our lives on the line. And yet, Gashu casually threw away his life. He easily shot down our hope. Who could be capable of such a thing? He's a demon. A demon. This shouldn't have. Safalin, please, it's an emergency, right? Suspend the main game. I can't do that. I can only act as a substitute. No! You're really going to continue? This is all within the rules. If I refuse, everyone will die. This isn't right. This isn't right at all. I'm begging you. It doesn't have to be 24 hours. At least let us retry. I'm sorry. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. So please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now is the sacrifice. No one will vote for her. And we need to choose too. One of the commoners, So or Kana. God, no. Now's the sacrifice. I'm the keymaster. You can only vote for So or Kana. I don't want to vote for either. I guess it's clear who you'll vote for. There's gotta be a way out of this. There's gotta be a way out of this. I'm tired. Just I contribute. Everyone's gonna choose me, right? God, you at this. Everyone, won't you vote for Kana? I mean, Seiji boy, I'm sorry. You could vote for Kitaro. Please, someone, save me. God, I don't know what the right answer is here. I hate this. I hate this. Gotta be something we can do with this. I shouldn't. Someone, save me. Okay, no one has anything to say. What are you? Please, vote for Kana. What are you saying? Kana! I'm sure you understand. Between So and Kana, which of us is necessary? Stupid! Don't say that! Kana already intended to die from the moment she tried to say trade for Sarah's sacrifice. Kana, please. This is about the only thing Kana can do. Exchange. I want you to believe in So. Because he's really not a bad person. Why can't I say anything? Anna's throwing her life away to protect So. Am I just gonna watch in silence? Kana. Don't be ridiculous, Kana. So. Self-sacrifice. That's worthless. You really are a kid, Kana. Tell this kid with a backward notion that if she dies, it'll solve everything. My feelings won't change. Be quiet, Kana. Guys, we have our conclusion. Hurry up and vote. Hera, you hated me from deep down, right? Aren't I awful? You won't get another chance like this. So, Kana doesn't have any wisdom and can't even hack. I told her to shut up, Kana. Please remember the first main game. We all chose Kai as the victim. For our survival, we didn't choose by feelings, but logic. Wasn't that a mistake? Real failure is wavering. Not trusting your beliefs is weakness. Stop it. This time, the right thing to do is choose logic so that you can escape. You should choose Kana. Stop it. It's time to vote. I cannot wait any longer. Touch your voting tablets. Everyone will die. Got it. Mr. Policeman. Just voted for Kana. KG! Thank you very much. This ain't a joke. I'm ashamed of you, KG. Sacrificing a kid for the sake of adults. It's a demonic choice you just can't make. I'm voting for So. You're right, Kyutaro. I don't think Kana's a burden at all. My vote is for So. Fine by me. Now if we just vote for ourselves, that's 3-2. Again, it should be an easy choice for you too, right? I do hate the loner. But it's not like I want him to die. Dumbass! If you don't choose me, I'll use you next and get you killed. You don't have to take responsibility. Big Sis Sarah. If you vote for Kana, it'll be tied 3-3. Your vote won't cause anyone to die. But then, Big Sis Sarah, your vote will. It's okay, Gin. I'll take responsibility. I voted for Bucket Girl, meow. Now it's just me. My vote will decide everything. It'll decide it all. We did it, Sarah. Now? Do you remember the conditions for the sacrifice to win? The sacrifice wins, even if it's a tie for first. Gah! Now So has 3 votes. Kana has 3 votes. At the sacrifice, I can vote for myself twice. If you vote for me, that's 3 votes for everyone. I can win by a tie for first. Oh, boy. Say what? Let's return home together, Sarah. Big Sis Sarah, you won't do that, right? Please select who to vote for. I have several ideas, but I'm going to leave this up to a poll. It's time for a majority vote to decide what we're going to do. See ya.